Hey guys, wobble wobble wobble. This is yours truly, Big J, Adrian J. Welcome along to Adrian J Online. This is a sad, sorry tale, a tale of woe, a tale of things not to do, where my oil change went wrong. Don't go away. This, unlike, I'm not saying all YouTubers are like this. Some YouTubers, they do videos, and when things go wrong, they don't actually show you or tell you. And I think that's wrong. I think when you're doing stuff, again, this video on the 24K service, if you noticed at the beginning of the first intro, I said, hey, I'm not certified, I'm just a guy trying to show you how I do stuff. It's not necessarily a how-to or a tutorial. Some are, because I've been into BMWs for a long time. So this is a tale of woe, how the oil change went totally wrong. So the video I'm going to show you is basically a blooper reel, okay? And there's going to be some information at the end of the oil change. So so let me tell you what happened. So usually I take my car to an Indie who does the oil change, and he gets up on a hoist, he undoes the bolt, and it comes down. So I wanted to try that. So if you've seen my other videos, I had to get the hockey pucks to fit into those things. And then I ordered a jack. The jack came and it looked good. I didn't measure it. I didn't check it up against the other one. But it was, I think it's 12 inches, whereas my other one is 9 inches. Those 3 extra inches, it's basically a foot, and it lifts the whole car up. Now, the front of the car was going like this, right? The nose was coming up. This is the front of the car, this is the back. So the front of the car was coming up and up and up and up in order for me to get the jack stand under there. And even when I got the jack stand under there, let's say this is the car, right? This is the car, right? And you've got the engine here, right? Let's say you've got the engine here, right? Can you see that there? So usually when you jack up a car in a garage, they have what they call a hoist. They put 2 arms here and 2 arms there, and the car comes up straight. Okay, so when they do anything, the car's horizontal, so the oil comes out. Now, if the car is like this, right? I don't believe that you can get all the engine oil out, right? Because it's at an angle, right? Now, the higher this is, especially with the jack stands, it's at a higher angle, right? So even though you can get in and do your work, you can't drain the oil. So what I was going to do was I was going to jack the car up, undo the bolt, then lower the car down, right? And then back up the other end. That I thought was just going to be too much, and also I thought it was too high for the front jacks, right? Now the reason I'm using the front jacks is because it had the round tops on there, and I'll show you on the video, right? So it will hook up onto the hockey pucks, right? Now my ordinary jacks from the UK are flat, right? But they've got like an angle at each side, right? Hockey jet pucks will sit in between, right? But they're too wide because you've got these bits at the end. So you really need a flat surface for the hockey pucks. So I couldn't use my small ones. That's the problem I had. Now, you could put this jack stand where the BMW jack pads are. But the plastic is like a plastic. I'll show you a picture here somewhere. The plastic you will sit on the plastic, and you're not really supposed to. I was worried, and I still am worried that if it sits on there and it cracks, 1, you'll break that, and 2, it could just suddenly come down, and then you don't want a sudden force coming down. So that was that. So I can't use my original stands, and these ones were far too big. So in the end, I couldn't do it. I was going round in circles, trying to work a way of doing it. properly, safely, and also without damage to the car, right? Now, also in my house, on my drive, we have this aggregate crap. So it's not smooth. So it's possible that the car could wobble, the jack could wobble, or it could move. I also thought of a way of using the hockey pucks like back to back, but again, it just wouldn't work. So the more you improvise, improvisation is good, but the more you improvise, the more likely you can screw something up. And screwing shit up on a BMW is not good. You're going to break something, and if you break something, you're going to it's going to cost you. Or if a jack slips and you're under like quarter-ton, half-ton car, that is not good. So in the end, I decided to take it to my Indy to get him to undo the oil. Now the usual guy who does the oil couldn't do it, and we had some guy who did not know what he was doing. Scared the fuck out of me. I was going to take some video, couldn't get any video. In the end, I had to get that guy, another guy, to come and show him how to do the oil change. It wasn't a very good experience. The place is usually good and no issues, and I usually chatting with the guys while they're doing the work, and I couldn't do none of that. In the end, I did get the oil change done, and I couldn't get any videos or pictures of it, but there's plenty of pictures and videos of doing the oil change. So there's that. There is also, and I'll put should be an end of clip showing how much oil you need to put in. But in case you don't want to sit through the whole of it, what you do is for the 2 Series B46 engine, you need 5 and 5.8 quarts, right? So if you use 5, it's not 5 quarts. Each quart is not exactly a quart. It's 1 point something. So you need, I worked out you need 500 milliliters of oil. So what I usually do is I put 5 liters in there, take a drive, make sure everything's okay, then I top it up when I get home. So, and you'll see the video there. Okay, so it was a real screw up. Having to get the oil change done, I couldn't do what I wanted to do. So really, this is like not how to do it, or try not to do it the way I did it. So there's plenty of ways you can see people doing oil changes on BMWs, and for sure, check it out. But for me, if you don't have the right stuff, it's not worth it. I paid my guy $50 to drain the oil. I'd already done, also this video doesn't show the oil filter because I did the oil filter a couple of months back, and I just wanted to do a video of the oil filter, but I realized I already have a video for oil filters. So at the end of this video, you'll have an how to change oil filter video. So I didn't. So today, yesterday, it was just to drain the oil. Okay, so that's all it was. So it's a real screw up. And again, I want to be totally honest with you. If I screw up, I don't do the right thing, I want you to see what I've done, so you can go, hey, I was going to do that. The other thing, so there's two ways around this now. I was thinking for the next time I do the oil change, because I'm going to try and do the oil change next time. The jack, I know where to put the jack, to jack the car up from the front. That's fine. I'm going to use my old jacks because they are the right height. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some wooden blocks, and I'm going to show you videos. My idea is to make a couple of wooden blocks so they fit inside the hockey pucks. So when I put my jack on, the wooden blocks like fit onto there without having to come around. I've got the vision in my mind, but I will do a video for you for that. And hopefully if that works, then I can just jack the car up, undo the bolts, and we'll do that. Next time I'm due to do that is in winter, so I'm not sure if I'll do that in winter or wait, because I've done my oil change already, so I might just do a oil filter change maybe in December. That's not too bad. I can do that in the garage, or I might do that when I do my oil change. So I might do that in winter, but we'll see. The other option is, which a lot of people, because I went on the forums, is a lot of people use car ramps. You drive up onto the car ramp. I'm a little bit dubious on using car ramps. It's always best to use car jack stands, but that's something I might do. So anyway, so really this video is not how to oil change. This isn't how not to do an oil change, how I screwed up. and please learn from my mistakes. So in the end, as I said, I took it down to my guy, got him to drain the oil. I also didn't have to worry about getting rid of the oil, because then you've got this big bucket of oil and you have to try and work a way of getting rid of that, disposing it, which is a pain in itself. Okay, so that is that. So if you like this video, and I'm going to show you the hopefully show you the mess ups that I did with some funny music, and yeah, it's really a blooper reel of how not to even attempt doing these oil changes unless you have all the right stuff. So there you go. So that's it for me. Coming up now is the blooper reel. Enjoy this, and also coming up, I've got a couple of more videos which I'm going to try to do. The brake check. I also had my guy check my brakes while I was there, but we're going to do a brake check, we're going to do a tyre check, and then we're going to do the spark plugs. And what I might do with the spark plugs is there's a whole section you have to take out to get to the back spark plug, and that will give me enough room to change the oil filter. So I might even do the oil filter when I do the spark plug, because you've got enough space to do it. Okay, so yeah, we'll see. So don't go away, come back after this video and watch the rest of it, and hopefully enjoy the blooper. The oil change you need for the B46, B48 engine, you need 5.5. So I've got 5 and I've got another half somewhere, and it's 0W20. You need also to replace the crush washer. So when you pull the drain plug off, there's a crush washer there, so you need to replace that. We'll see. We'll replace that, and the cord is out whether you need to replace them or not. But the idea is, if you don't replace them, you could possibly get a leak, and you don't really want to do that. What I'm going to do is I've got to move cars around and then get it set up. And again, I may not do too much talking, but we'll see. So.
Get me a rocking chair.